everybody. Happy Halloween. I wanted to share a scary story. Sorry about my voice. My throat is still very painful, but at least now I can talk. Thanks everyone for your well wishes and concern. I appreciate it so much. You guys are such great friends. So I'm gonna tell a true scary Halloween story that happened to me. And I want you to know that all the stories that I put up here as personal experiences, or I was there when it happened, so they are true. So anyway, during Halloween, since I was little, we've always gone all out. We put mannequins out there with costumes and Jason and Freddy Krueger, and we would add and add to our collection every year. So it was a pretty big collection, and we would decorate the yard from one end to the other, lights and spider webs and everything. So I would start decorating, I'd say, excuse me, I would start decorating about a week before October. That's how many decorations we used to put out in my mom's house. Well, anyway, one year me and my niece decided to get some chairs and sit in the yard and act like we were one of the mannequins, and then we'd pop up and scare people. So, we started plugging all the lights, and it was starting to get dark, and we were waiting for the trick-or-treaters. So, we set the chairs out there, and we sat out there, and we waited, and the trick-or-treat started coming, and we started scaring everyone. Man, you should see the people. They were jumping and screaming, and it was so much fun. We were handing out candy and all this stuff, so it was so much fun, and it made the night go by pretty quick. So it was already about, and I think this was a weekday, so the kids, sorry about that, the kids started going home early, so by 9 o'clock, we were sitting out there, and there was hardly any more kids, so we're just sitting out there joking around, and from real far, we heard like a moaning, like a woman moaning, like very long moan, like like that. And we stopped, talking and stuff, and we were just like looking around, and we're like, oh, it's probably somebody playing. It was probably somebody playing a joke or fooling around and stuff. So we kept laughing, and we started getting a little bit more trick-or-treaters. And we were laughing and joking around and eating candy and stuff like that. And then again, we hear that woman's like, it was, and it was kind of far, but we could still hear it. So we didn't pay attention, and it didn't happen anymore, and we were out there for another about 20 minutes, and we heard it again, but this time it was like really close. So we had big eyes out there, and we're like, somebody's playing a joke, because we had joked people around the neighborhood, so somebody we thought was trying to get back at us. So we sat there and listened. About 5 minutes passed, and it didn't happen anymore. So I told her, well, let's go in the house, because it was getting cold and late, and we didn't have any more trick-or-treaters, so we were going to get ready to get up and go inside the house. So all of a sudden, I look to my left side, and I see this like black figure. It was kind of like, it was a black figure, but it was see-through, and we heard the moaning, and it was coming from that, so I signaled to her not to move, So we were sitting there with big eyes and everything, and this thing, it was like across the street, and it crosses the street, and we can't see it anymore. So we're like looking around and everything, and the moaning or howling or whatever that was happening now continually. So all of a sudden I see that black form, and it looked like the Grim Reaper. It was huge and tall, and it was see-through. It kind of looked like when you like get a pen and you scribble all over a paper in black ink. That's what it looked like. But it was in the form like the Grim Reaper, but it didn't have any face. It didn't have any features. It was just like the form of it. So it comes by, because we had a sidewalk in the front of the house, so it comes by the sidewalk, and I look down, and that damn thing did not have any feet. It was floating. So I signaled to my niece with my hand and not to move or anything. We had big eyes, just looking around, and it was just scary. And well, for me, I just sat there with fright, couldn't move, just looking at this thing float by and moaning. And it was floating. It was about maybe 2-3 inches off the ground, and it was so scary, and it just kept moaning all the way, and it went up the street till we couldn't see it anymore. And then when we couldn't see it anymore, we flew inside. It was so weird and scary, and we closed the doors, turned all the lights off, and my mom was like, "How come you guys are coming in?" We told her, well, there's no more trick-or-treaters, so we're coming in. And it was already about maybe 9:30, around there, maybe close to 10 o'clock. So we turned everything off, and we did not go outside anymore. We locked all the doors, and we put our pajamas on and watched scary movies the rest of the night and ate candy and stuff like that, and we didn't even talk about it. And it was just really, really creepy and scary and macabre and chilling, and every emotion that you could think of. It was really, really scary. But yeah, that's my scary story. It happened in Halloween in around the 1990s. It happened. So, yep, that's one of my scary stories, and I have a bunch of them. So every now and then I will share one. So thanks for listening, guys. Tell me what you think, and I will see you guys later. Remember to comment, like, subscribe, and share. Love you guys. Good night. Happy Halloween.